Hey everyone, for Maleficent's pale look I'm taking NYX in 001 Ivory and I'm just placing this across the face. It does go on quite thick, but the coverage when it's finished isn't as full as I would like it to be for this. So I'm just blending this across and then using my fingers to smooth out any lines from the brush. And then taking this light colour from the Nye Media Pro Palette and just highlighting the areas of the face here, just down the centre of the nose, the lip, the chin and underneath the eyes in a large triangular shape. And as you can see, I've also added some bright green contacts for Angelina's bright green eyes. I'm then going to set under the eyes with Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I'm going to set the face with a very loose setting powder. To start contouring, I'm going to take the Eye Divine by Sleek, and I'm taking this grey colour here. I'm just going to swipe this down the side of the nose to get that really straight look. And then taking this dark colour from the Nye Media Pro Palette and just sculpting out a cheekbone there and blending that up into the temple area. And I did try to contour with powder first, but I didn't like it, so I've rubbed that off and gone in with the cream. And then taking the really pale yellow from the same palette and just creating a really straight line for that cheekbone there. And I'm just continuing to shape this until I was happy with the shape. And then resetting this with that powder again, because I did wipe that off earlier. And taking that grey powder from the Sleek palette again, just to darken up this area even more, to get those killer Angelina cheekbones. Using the same grey powder on a larger brush, I'm then just going through the temples and the sides of the forehead with this, just to sculpt even more. And onto the eyes, I'm taking the Naked 2 palette and just taking that very pale shade there to go across the whole of the eye, before going back to that grey from the Sleek palette to cover the whole of the lid. Then onto the black in the Sleek palette, and using a really small brush here, I'm just going to line the upper lash line and create a cat flick, and then take this through the crease of the eye. After we've drawn this in here, we'll be smudging this out, so don't worry if this isn't too perfect yet. I'm then going to take that same colour underneath the outer part of the lower lash line, and then really soften all of this black here with a smudger brush. I then just move on to a slightly larger fluffy brush just to soften out that outer part of the eye there. And then taking a dark brown from that Sleek palette, I'm just going to carve out some killer eyebrows, making sure I've got a really straight line going all the way through the brow. And then just making sure that I square off the front there of these brows to make them really sharp. Now moving on to MAC Fascinating Eyeliner, which is a really bright white eyeliner. I'm just going to sculpt out underneath the eyebrow to make a really clear highlight, and this just really defines underneath the brow. I'm also going to use the eyeliner in the tear duct area of the eye to brighten up that area. To brighten up the eye even further, I'm going to take this on the lower waterline. I'm just going to smudge that out then, so I haven't got such a harsh white line. And this is just using a concealer brush. And then I'm taking the Loreal eyeliner, a little bit blurry here. That's it, focusing. And we're just going to create a really straight cat flick from the inner corner of the eye all the way up, pointing that tail towards the end of the brow. I'm going to do one coat of mascara on both the top and the bottom lashes, and this is using the Soap & Glory Thick and Fast mascara. I'm then applying some Thrive Causmetics eyelashes, and these are absolutely beautiful and such a really good cause. I'm going to be telling you all about these really soon, but they are super easy to apply. So I'm just applying some of the glue here which came with the lashes and just sliding them on top of my own. Okay, then onto the lips. I'm going to take a red lip pencil here and I'm just going to line the outer part of my lips just to try and make them look a little bit fuller like Angelina's. And then taking that same pencil then, and I'm going to colour in the lips just to create a base. I'm going to create a deep red layer on the lips, starting with the Revlon Colorburst, and then I'm going to have the Rimmel London over the top. So using that Colorburst then to deepen the colour of the lips, and then going to blot off any excess before applying the Rimmel Provocalips in Kiss Me You Fool, and then I'm applying the top layer here, which just seals in the colour. And that's the finished makeup look. I then added a swimming cap, some tape for the point and my horns, but I didn't end up going out like this. I ended up with my hair down because that swimming cap was so tight. So you can see here what I finally looked like, but thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye!